With so much going on in the 2022 camp, y'all, we got to talk about it, right? So let's get to that, right after the intro. Right there. Hey everybody out there, Cheesecake on YouTube. It is your boy Big Chief Sean, man. So how you been? How was your weekend? Mine was good, it's all what it is. But you could do me a favor and make my week better if you could just hit that like and subscribe button. All you have to do is just go down there, click it right quick, be a cool person, help your boy out, we on that road to 1,000 subs, and you already know once we hit 750 subs, a random subscriber is going to get himself a nice Chiefs jersey, and once we hit 1,000 subs, that random subscriber will get a Chiefs playoff ticket of all things. And to boot, you might just be on my show, and it all might be all about you. So thank you. Hit those get the likes up, get the subs up. Let's get that algorithm going for your boy Big Chief Sean. How about it? Now, there's a lot to talk about today, man. First of all, I would like to just acknowledge that it's just good to see Andy Reid and Mahomes on the same level, just always right there. It's always, wide receiver quarterback combos are good. Tight end quarterback, relationships are really good. Safety and cornerback relationships are great. All those kind of relationships are good, but none of them compare to the quarterback coach. Like, that is just, peas in a pod or whatever you want to call it, whatever the equivalent. You got your Cagney, your Lacey, you got your Thelma Louise, you got your LeBron James and Kyrie Irving, whatever your Jordan Pippen, whatever your reference of powerful duos, Reid and Mahomes have to actually go up there, somewhere at the top. And to see that they're in sync right now, man, being in training camp and kicking ass all over the place, bro, I am super happy that they're, all in that level right now, man. And of course, with all the doubters and the haters in the world worrying about why don't we have Tyreek Hill, what we're going to do without him, it almost seems that they're so worried about they're worried about us winning without Tyreek more than how we're going to win better with Mahomes. And that just goes to something very important now. The wide receiver position. Obviously, y'all know me, Big Chief Sean's not the biggest advocator of offensive play. I'm a defensive man, you know this. But that doesn't change the fact that putting points on the board matter at the end of the day. And when you look at it, you look at your rosters, and of course, obviously with Justin Ross being out for the season with IR and all that, it really just, it doesn't bum you out because we have so many powerhouses or people we believe to be powerhouses. I mean, you tell me down in the comment below, do you believe all of them are capable of doing damage, or is there a certain amount or a certain player, just one player? I don't know, man. I'm not confused on the situation. I'm just, I think I'm as curious as everyone else. You know what I mean? It's a brand new era for Mahomes, regardless of what we're talking about. Obviously, he has Kelsey and Reid. Hopefully, those things never leave him either. But, when we had Tyreek, we did have some comfortability that is gone because we don't know what we're going to get out of this deal. We don't know what Scott Moore is going to do. We don't know what Juju is going to do. We don't know what MVS is going to do. We're just all really going on hopes and prayers or hopes and wishes, because that's just who we are as a fan base. But that doesn't change anything, and that doesn't change the fact that this could be the signing of a new Mahomes that we really needed to see. Okay? Now, when it comes to certain players trying to put Mahomes down, especially in training camp, and I'll talk about that a little bit later, and what I mean by down, I mean obviously defensively, not like trying to embarrass him down. I mean like trying to guard against a quarterback like that. It is very difficult, especially with the wide receiver set that you have. And sometimes some people get hit, some people get embarrassed, you know what I mean? But that's the name of the game. You want Mahomes and his wide receiver core all together, and just to see them hanging out in the offseason, talking to each other, really getting to know each other, to know what's really in line right here. Now I'm here and we picking up another wide receiver. It's all over the place with this. Not all over the place. I would more than likely say that I know he's just trying to be right. There's nothing wrong with that, especially when you're a head coach. The one thing you try to do more than anything is be successful. That's like the main goal. That's the end game of any real coach. Successful career. And with all these new wide receiver pickups or another wide receiver pickup and all the powerhouses I believe they are, this could change the dynamic of Mahomes to actually be the quarterback that I've always known he could be. Is he a dope quarterback? Yes. Backyard antics, backward passes aside. The quarterback I know he can be is that calculating general in the field that doesn't have to leave the pocket and just destroy defenses, breaking them down. You know what I mean? I believe that Mahomes will be that quarterback this season. I mean, I believe he's going to change with Scanlon and all the others jumping in and ready to chomp at the bit to do big plays and get their opportunities, because basically they didn't really get too many of them in the teams that they were on, and especially to be able to advance as far as we can, where they're in tandem, they're ready, they're focused. You can see it, man. You know, offensively and basically defensively. So much so that, you know, we had to get rid of some people. And unfortunately, one of those people was Deandre Baker. As of right now, Deandre Baker was released from the team. And I don't see that as a sign of disrespect. I would never call Deandre Baker trash or anything like that. I wouldn't say that he was a bad player or anything. I just think that, you know, reading them just thought it was time for a change. You know what I mean? I think they really just have their faith in McDuffie and all the others. You know what I mean? I just believe that this was the right decision. I don't want to hate on Veach on this, because not just because I'm a in Veach we trust type of a guy, but I know this is the right decision. I know DeAndre Baker's going to go to another team and be successful. You just know it. He's a good player. He's a good person all the way around. You know, it sucks to lose a good player like that. If you have the ability to do things like that, that just tells me that you're prepared and ready to be a winner, to be successful, have that successful career. Veach is ready to make the sacrifice. Reed is ready to make the sacrifice. I'm pretty sure Mahomes is ready to make the sacrifice. And hopefully Spagnuolo's willing to make that sacrifice, because lately he's been questioned, or I've been questioning him. I don't know about you. I don't know how y'all feel about Spags. Matter of fact, if you could do me a favor, you know, go down in the comments below. Tell me what you feel about Spagnuolo. I mean, I'm a little about him. You know, I don't want to put him down. I mean, there's been times where his intelligence actually shows out in the field, but there's been more than not the where you just like, why are we zoning when our man coverage works? Why are we doing this when the Mike blitz works? It's just a whole bunch of what ifs, why nots, and what fors. He's the only factor. He's the only factor that's going to stop us from a Super Bowl, because it was the only factor that stopped us last year. You just don't want the tiny factors weighing in and messing up everything. But that's football for you. Any factor can be the factor that messes up your entire team. But in this one, it has to be Spagnuolo. He has to evolve. I would believe so, because especially in our division, they are tuned to trying to take us out. Defensively especially, but you can see they're trying to have some offensive growth, and it's very annoying. I think what it is, you know, a lot of people, you know, especially, you know, my boy Stubbs, y'all know Stubbs, you know, we doing a hats off thing soon, and we'll probably talk about it because of the content that we'll have on that segment. But right now, I just feel like Spags will be the one that holds us back. I don't want him to. Just listen to me. I'm telling you real talk. We family, right? We good. We family. Okay, so I can be real with you. So I'm just trying to be real with you in this fact that I really don't see any other factor that can stop us but Spagnuolo not getting over himself. Is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? I don't know. You know, maybe he found something brand new in his last season, especially with all these good rookies like Leo Chanel and Karvlatis and all them. These guys could be hard hitters, like serious players. And you know, we already have Gay and we got Bolton, so we're growing a defense that could be something worthwhile. And I just hope Spagnuolo sees the potential in this defense that could be better than just mediocre. We could actually be top 10 this year, and combined with the intelligence of Reed and Mahomes, and this will be the perfect time for him not to end up like certain quarterbacks that play in Denver hoping they'll win a Super Bowl. More than likely that they don't. I mean, you know, certain people. I don't know who I'm thinking of. I can't think of who it is. This could be our time, man. With the training camp going so smooth, everybody's working together, everything's going in tandem and hand in hand, and you can see Mahomes not only focusing on the footwork but the leadership. And there's never nothing wrong with his leadership. I'm not saying that there's something wrong with his leadership. You could always improve and stuff. Especially when you're a leader, you can do more to show that you're the front runner and the leader sometimes. Sometimes you just got to reiterate your position. It's not always about you being bad at it and have to improve on it. Sometimes you just got to reestablish it so you can not only do you know in yourself, in your mind, but tell all the rookies too, the new guys. Juju ain't no rookie. You know, he's been in the game for a good while now. You know, same thing with Scanlon. They've been in this game for a minute, and it's just good to just establish yourselves, hold your ground, and show you why you the dog here. I know a lot of you guys out there are wondering, hey, Big Chief Sean, when are you going to go to training camp? When are you going to do your seasonally, your yearly training camp video? It's coming real soon, man. It's just scheduling for me and being able to actually put my energy and my focus on being on training camp and getting all my stuff set up to where I can be able to go out there and have fun. Not only have fun doing the recording stuff, but and be able to enjoy myself as a Chiefs fan too. I'm a Chiefs fan too. I want to go out there. I want to enjoy stuff. I want to see players get hit. I want to see Patrick Mahomes. I want to try to get autographs I'll never get close to getting. I always try to get autographs defensively because you can't never get the offensive players. I mean, let's keep it real, right? Y'all down in the comments below, tell me how easy, 1 out of 10, how easy you think is trying to get an autograph from Patrick Mahomes. Good luck, you know. Or Travis Kelce. Or anybody offensively, maybe except for Ronald Jones. Anybody defensively, a lot of people don't even care about that. Chris Jones, maybe Frank, because everybody know them from, you know, the 2019 season. But after that, you know, I mean, they're gonna be cool with the, you know, the rookies and everything like that. But I don't think they're really concerned like that. It's just so hard to try to stay focused on having fun and trying to stay focused doing what I love as a passion, to be able to do these videos for you guys and to sit back and then relax and do both at the same time. It's going to be a challenge for me, but it's a challenge I'm willing to accept. I definitely will announce when I will be down there going to training camp as soon as I have a set date. I'm more likely to put it either on my Twitter or on my Facebook pages, so please look out for that. I'm not gonna stretch this video out too long because I have a lot of stuff to do this way. I got a lot of stuff to go. I mean, quick tiny little announcement. I'm gonna be doing my own segment on RGR football. You know, if a lot of you know, or a lot of you watch RGR football, because I've always suggest you should, because I'm one of the affiliates there. You know, I'm the hype man of the RGR football family. Ryan would have me, you know, basically catching me doing my thing early, and I would just give him a nice little 2 or 3 minute segment, you know, on the RGR channel to get me out there and to really represent RGR family as best as I can, and just to be me and enjoy myself and giving y'all my content on that channel, which I do enjoy doing. But now, like around either Fridays or Saturdays, I'm gonna be end up doing that as well, and let me tell you, I am so happy for it. So, I mean, obviously I'll fill you with more details on my social mediums, and I might even do a video about it just to talk about it and my whole thing with the RGR family and how I met those wonderful people. Those dudes are like my bros. They are my bros, especially Gucci. No, there's no especially. I love them all, man. I love Ryan, I love Dan, I love Keys, I love Gooch, I love Aaron, you know, Gary, you know, all of them, man. You know, my mother, oh my gosh, she's gonna kill me for forgetting her name. Please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. You know I love you. You know I love you. Liz, I was just messing with you. I was just messing with you. You know I was. You know I'll never forget you. Straight up. The entire RGR family, though. I love all those people. And they mean a lot. And it just means a lot to be able to contribute more for that channel. And obviously I'm going to be doing my stuff, my usual few videos a week. And obviously when the tailgate, you know, when the season comes, I'm going to be doing my tailgate videos. And I can't wait to get back to doing those. I love those. I love doing those the most. So, I mean, all in all, everything, I'm going to be a little bit more busier, but that's just more content for y'all. And I know y'all don't have a problem with that. And it just feels good to know that what I'm doing just matters. You know, it just feels good to know that all of y'all out there enjoy my content. You support me, and I thank you all of y'all for all y'all support and for every little bit of it, every little comment. I read everything, and I thank you all for every last comment. Like I said, maybe sometime by the end of the year I'll do like an appreciation video for all of y'all, but you know, because all y'all deserve it, and I'm very appreciative of all of it. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Before we go, if you could do your boy a favor, we want you to hit the like and subscribe button. Remember, we're on that road to 1,000 subs. I thank you all so much. Thank you for all your support, every last message, every last thing. Like I said before, I thank you all, Cheese Kingdom, for all your boy support, your love and support. That's what I meant to say, obviously. You know what I meant. And this is your boy, Big Chief Sean, saying, as I always say, always let the arrowhead lead you in the right direction. Straightforward. Peace.